You don't need more motivation videos. Why? Because these videos give you a temporary adrenaline boost. You feel fired up for a moment, but then it fades. And over time, you start craving that feeling again and again. But nothing changes. That's because real motivation doesn't come from outside, it comes from inside. If you want to reach a goal but you never feel the drive to work for it, that usually means one thing: you don't truly want it deep enough. Motivation is often a reaction to emotion. Almost everyone wants to be rich and successful, but almost nobody wants to work day and night, make hard decisions and face failure over and over again. That's the difference. Successful people don't stop because something inside them won't let them stop. They aren't driven by a video, they are driven by pain, desire, fear, or a deep need to prove something. Think about it. You might have a big idea, but nobody believes in you, except you. And then fear appears. In this situation, your brain can say something like this: if I fail, they will laugh at me. That means they will not respect me. And that means they will not like me. And then I will be alone. That fear becomes fuel. If you look at your role models, you will usually find deep emotions behind their success. A perfect example is David Goggins. If you have read his book or even heard his story, you know his life was brutal. Before he changed, he was overweight, stuck in a job he hated, and living in unhealthy ways. But deep inside, he wanted something different. Then he saw an advertisement for the Navy SEALs and something just clicked. His brain basically told him, this is the way out. So he started training and he didn't quit. In my opinion, it wasn't because he was super motivated. It was because his mind wouldn't allow him to go back. In his own head, he felt like a failure, a loser, someone useless. And that pain was only relieved by one thing: winning. That is why he worked like his life depended on it. So here is the real question. Do you truly want your goal? If you think about it and your honest answer is, maybe not, that's okay. Put it in a box and walk away. Maybe one day the situation will change, but 1000 motivation videos won't help you. But if your answer is yes, I want this, then I have one piece of advice, and this is just my opinion. Jump. If you have watched My Hero Academia anime, you might remember the big competition in season 2. The entire country was watching, cameras everywhere. One guy walked on stage and his ceremonial opening speech was only one sentence: I promise I will win. Everyone started shouting. They called him arrogant. They mocked him. They said he was stupid. But his friend understood. That guy didn't say it because he had an ego. He said because he made a decision. He trapped himself. Because if he lost after saying that, everyone would laugh at him nationwide. And that pressure created power, true power. My lesson from that moment is simple. You must jump. Go all in. If we go back to David Goggins, he worked so hard because he was terrified of going back the old version of himself. He knew that if he quit, that loser feeling would only get stronger, and he couldn't allow that. He had two choices: win big or lose, and maybe stuck forever. That is what real motivation looks like. Sometimes you need a risk. Sometimes you need to jump, because when you truly corner yourself, you don't have any other option. You fight. If you put all your money into your business, you either work day and night or you lose everything. I'm not saying there aren't other factors that affect success, but if you want motivation, that kind of commitment creates it. So think about your goals, decide what you truly want, and then jump.